This Perth Summer League Ice Hockey broadcast is proudly brought to you by Varsity Nedlands. Shutterguard.com.au, Perth's best roller shutters for over 30 years. CD Dog, scrap metal recyclers. Bright Tank Brewing Co. And Front Row Screens, your local streaming superheroes.
And welcome back once again to the Perth Ice Arena. We are on the countdown to match number 2 this Wednesday night rivalry night here at the Perth Ice Arena as part of Season 10 of the Perth Summer League, the 2020-21 season. The preliminary games nearly reaching its climax. We've got 2 weeks to go and the finals will be on the horizon. Our second game sees 2 teams fighting it out for position within the 6. It's going to be very vital for both these teams. It's the Beavers in 3rd and the Grizzlies in 5th. And it's very tight in both the races that the Beavers and the Grizzlies are in. The Beavers in a race for 2nd place against the Outlaws, while the Grizzlies are in a 3-team battle for 5th place with the Crusaders and the Moose. And the Grizzlies have a chance, especially with the likes of Kairos, Telfer, and also Dwayne Pieper, the captain, to assert their authority in 5th place. Besides, however, they'll need to have themselves a big showing because they've only won 1 of their last 5 matches, including 2 losses to the Elk in less than a week, the Outlaws 9-3, and then what would have been at first a costly loss to the Wheat Kings to start that losing stretch. They only defeated the Moose 10-3 just a couple of weeks ago. As for the Beavers, they've only lost 1 of their last 5 matches, but they have tied. They have tied 2 with the Grizzlies and the Wheat Kings, and they've also defeated the Crusaders and the Wolves. But it is still a possibility that the Grizzlies may get one back in the season series, because in their series meetings so far this season, back in November, the Beavers won 3-6, and again the same scoreline on the 6th of January. And then on the 18th of February, as we mentioned, the Grizzlies tying with the Beavers 6-6 in that particular contest. Of course, the Beavers having not played for a little while as a result of the snap lockdown here in WA, but we are going to get back in action in just a matter of moments. Reminder, this match is all thanks to CD Dot, Scrap Metal Recyclers, Shutterguard, the Varsity Bar, the Bright Tank Brewing Company, and of course Front Row Screens providing the coverage for season 2020-21, a Wednesday night rivalry night. We've got more ice hockey coming up very soon, not just with the Handsome Cup, but also in the winter competition as well. That is certainly going to be very exciting this winter, so make sure you watch this space for the rest of the 2021 season, as the winter season is not too far away from beginning. But tonight, the prime focus is, of course, the Grizzlies and the Beavers doing battle in this one. Both teams under a lot of finals pressure. The Grizzlies, they've got a big weapon in Jordan Kairos, who's been their big scorer. But the structure wouldn't be relying just on him. They have other big low-slot scorers like Richie Lamb and, of course, Jeremy Wright. They've also got to really eradicate those blind passes that are forcing these loose turnovers. As for the Beavers, that combination of the Langle boys are proving quite deadly on the offensive ice. But also on defence, you've got a player like Yves Potvin, who is good in the one-on-ones. He often wins that one with good stick checking and brilliant match awareness as to where the puck lay in the defensive zone. If he can inflict several turnovers, that'll give the Beavers a big chance of getting the puck well into transition and forcing the Grizzlies to push back hard in their defensive zone. And this will be a good game, this. We hope you could join us, whether it be from right here in Western Australia or around the sporting world. We've had viewers not just from Canada and the USA, but all around Europe, which is fantastic for ice hockey, shown here in WA. WA, no doubt they produce the finest talent of Australian ice hockey anywhere in the country. It's going to be Langle and Craig Downing. That's going to start things off in the first face-off when the puck drops. It's got to wait for one of the doors from the side of the defensive zone for the Beavers to properly shut. Now we can get underway in this game. It's a vital one for both these teams, given where they're positioned inside the 6. It's going to be a cracking game, this. The puck's dropped. We're underway. Downing this time gets it out of the defensive zone. Straight away, Teutonis with the fine save. Almost tipped in. Would have allowed the play to go on, but nonetheless, Sam Teutonis providing a vital save there. because the Grizzlies are making a very fast, quick first-up entry inside that defensive zone. Here's Kairos. Turns it over, however. He lost that one as soon as he had it. Jeffrey, open ice pass, finding Dwayne Piefer, the captain, on the defensive zone. Downing. Deep its entry inside the slot. Shoots. Nice save there by Tausonis. Piefer. Open ice pass to the path of Lamb. From the corner. Pass behind the goal line. Again finding Kairos. Goes back to Lamb. He shoots. Again, just above the crossbar. Webster. Almost a freak goal. Saved by Tausonis. Open ice hit. Open ice pass, I should say. Out towards the offensive zone for the Beavers, and we'll have an icing call. Frantic action delivered by the Grizzlies in the early minutes here. As the pressure is really on both these teams here tonight, given where they are positioned in the six. Wright wins the face-off on that one, goes out to Piefer, deep inside the slot. Here comes Wright with a forehand, looking for the tip-in. The keeper's come out of the crease there, but luckily the Beavers covered the low slot area terrifically, and that's allowed Riley Langle to break away from centre ice, out towards the crease. He shoots, doesn't get all of that one in. Jeffrey from the corner point. Irons isolating in that defensive zone. Fine play, sets it up with the open ice hit. Open ice pass, Jeffrey. Thrusts it forward, Bruce Ross. Finding Wilson. And now they're on again here through Liam Jeffries, the captain. Goes past one, goes past two. Wilson with the shot. Well saved in the end. Charlie Perry diving from inside the crease and making a fine save. Here's Digney. Digney towards the end boards, losing that one in a moment. Gets it back. Digney and Ryan. Cross ice to Ryan. Irons trying to set up again. She's a key in that centre ice isolation, but turns it over. Tyson Jeffrey looking to go cross ice to Ross. He elects to find Liam Jeffries. Jeffries shoots deep inside the slot. Ross looking for the tip in, but to no avail. Ryan goes looking for Irons there, but Wilson turning it over. Back and forth the puck goes. It's on centre ice. Jeffrey shoots from corner point. Doesn't get that one in. Ryan again. Breaking away. Kairos. Cross ice to Kane. They're just off target. But now it allows Jeffries to combine there with number 2 in Fraser Cairns. On the end boards, turned over. But Jeffries can recycle the puck inside the offensive zone. Game starting at a frantic pace, as you would expect, especially a high-pressure matchup like this, where both teams know a win is certainly essential. Turnover. Kairos again, shoots. This time off the plexiglass, but they rebound offensively. Kane, Potvin out in front. Good awareness there to get that one loose. But however, Downing, the turnover comes his way. Out to Davidson. Davidson shoots. Clutched only just Sam Tausonis with the save. Diving that one from outside the crease just in the nick of time. Davidson was thrusting forward to look for the tip-in. But it was a fine save too by the number 30. Tending the net tonight. Langle and Webster. Webster pushes to the side and the face-off recovers well, brilliantly. Almost tripping over there, Tausonis. Would have made it a bit difficult, but Webster. Clever pass, finding Drake. Drake loses control. Pollard pushes forward out. Irons and Lamb combining. Back onto centre ice. Kairos. Beautiful pass by Kairos. Finding Webster inside the slot. Webster shoots and gets the first one on the board. Well set up by Jordan Kairos. That allowed Webster to find some space inside the offensive zone and build on the offensive slot entry. Nail that one in with a good wrist shot. The first one on the board to the Grizzlies. As we see on the CD Dodd replay, fine setup and good match awareness by Webster to go for the shot, take the risk when he had space inside the corner of the slot. And gets the first one on the board for the Grizzlies. They know they're in a fight for 5th place. And that first goal was going to be an important one. The Grizzlies have got it. Off the face-off. Look at this. Jordan Kairos shoots right away with a fine slap shot, but it was just off the net above the goals. And we'll have ourselves a face-off. fast defensive penetration there by Kairos when he had the puck at his possession. Webster wins that one, but Langle pushes out back. Defensive turnover. Langle shoots. Wasn't Langle, it was Lamb, I should say. Kairos again with the shot. Had a bit of a gap inside the crease. Bingham recovers, pushes forward. Wilson on the breakaway now. Fine moves by Wilson. Wilson shoots. Nice save by Perry. Pushes out to his right and finds Luke Ryan. Beautiful cross-ice pass. Two Grizzlies out there. One of them there was Kairos. Almost tripped up by Langle there, but it was good defending by Langle. Nice stick checking, keeping it out in front. Under pressure there from Telfer. Nicely played by Langle. Shoots. And again, just above the net there. Langle. That's a Ryan there and Ross. Langle. And tripped up. Yes, he was. Langle tripped up there. Telfer, he knew it. The refs knew it as well. Will there be some time in the penalty box for that particular player? I think it will, yes. Keith Telfer. Get ourselves the varsity bar power play up there for the first time in this match. And it'll be 5-on-4. A nice wave towards the commentary box there by Sautonis, the net tender at the opposite end. One there by Jeffrey. That's a Langle. Langle shoots. And did it go in? Look from the opposite end that it didn't. That's going to be a tough one to determine from where I am in the commentary box. No, it didn't go in. As we see on the CD Dodd replay, immediate entry into that low slot. Nice pass there at Jeffrey from Langle. Off from Langle, no score. Repeat face-off. Langle pushes forward immediately, but only as far as the Grizzlies captain in Piefer. The puck going back and forth now. Potvin from corner point. Nice hoist pass to the direction of Jeffries, the captain. 1-on-1 with Drake. Good courage there by Drake. Setting that one up for Wright. Open ice pass out towards the offensive zone. No icing call. Still a minute to go on the penalty there for Keith Telfer. Sautonis coming out of the crease. Going back in very quickly. Wright in a 2-on-1. Potvin getting involved. And flicks that one to his left, allowing Jeffries to go on the breakaway. Jeffries and Langle. Langle providing some space inside the slot, but Jeffries goes on it himself, behind the goal line, trying to sucker the Grizzlies in. Jeffrey, cross ice, good pass. Losing control there for a moment was Potvin, but regains. Pushes forward to Langle. Langle works it out in front. Nice play by Drake, putting Langle under pressure. Langle retains possession. Loose shot towards the right-hand side of the goals. Jeffries, back to Langle, he shoots. Perry, nice save there, pushing that one back. Penalty almost going to be killed off here for the Grizzlies. But the Beavers have got them under pressure now with the puck deep inside the offensive zone. Jeffries, up against Drake. Jeffries wins that one out. Jeffries finds some space inside the slot. Jeffries shoots. Ricochet there off Piefer. Langle. From the back of the goal line, Piefer winning that one out. It's an open ice hit. Penalty's been killed off. The power play has finished. The Grizzlies have defended well to kill this penalty off. And in the meantime, both sides will make some line changes. Here's Wilson, who turns it over. A nice defensive takeaway. Wilson forced to push out. That's what the defenders for the Grizzlies have done quite well here. Long shot there by Bingham. Tipped in there. Cairns shoots. And to his left, a nice diving save inside the crease by Perry. In fact, it was a goal. I thought that was saved there for a moment, but no, it's a goal. I've just been told, so it's a goal to the Beavers. I thought Perry had that one in for a moment, but it just went over the line. So it is a goal. Cairns. Langle shoots inside the slot. The goal that I'm told was by Cairns. Potvin out to right. Cairns once again. Playing it along the wings now, almost losing control. Cairns gets that one back. Scores a level with 8 minutes to go. Langle. Langle shoots. Nice save, Perry. Open ice pass, blind pass, immediately cut off. Tyson Jeffrey for the Beavers. Playing it along the offensive wings, almost turned over. Langle regathers, 2-on-1. Langle looking for some space, turned over immediately by Downing. Downing pushes forward, finding Ryan. And that's well played by the Grizzlies to get that one out. Davison from the corner, from the straight point. He shoots, but well wide of the net. Jeffrey. Langle. Looking for the breakaway. Goes past one, goes past two. Could not go past that man. Jordan Kairos keeps the puck in front. The slot heavily covered by the Beavers defenders. Kairos pushes to the side to Webster. Nice play by Webster. Opening up some space. Goes in the direction, shoots. And it went right between the legs of Tautonis. Trapped that one in brilliantly and makes a fine save. Tautonis having a bit of banter there with the referee. Referee happy to laugh that one off. Face-off being won by Webster. Webster pushes back to Lamb. Kairos with some space inside the slot. Kairos shoots. Wilson's open ice pass, ricocheted off Lamb there. Jeffries from behind the goal line finds Wilson. Beautiful pass. Ross almost had it, lost it, has it again. Ross looking to build some space. Good play, good defence by Dwayne Pieper. Pieper keeps it forward, turned over Jeffries. It goes back to Pieper, works it out in front. Nice pass out to Kairos. Kairos goes for the shot from the central point. That one doesn't get in. Beautiful pass, Kairos for Webster. Hard wrist shot by Webster. Well saved, Tautonis. Another face-off, this time on the inner circle. 5.5 minutes to go on the CD Dodd scoreboard. If you're just joining us for the first time, the Grizzlies scored first through Kieran Webster, and the Beavers levelled through Fraser Cairns just a couple of minutes ago. Ross plays it along the wings to Jeffries. Jeffries looking for an opportunity. The low slot carefully protected now. Jeffries from behind the goal line looking to set this one up. Perry notified the setup. Good match awareness and makes the save. Face-off will be done out on the outer circle. Here the Perth Ice Arena. Got a good atmosphere there by the crossbar. Selling some good hot dogs too. Certainly all the fans will be having one after the game. Wilson from the high point. Wilson shoots. Almost ricocheted off Jeffries. Jeffries from the corner. Can he go cross ice to Ross? Yes, he does. Ross shoots off right. And it'll be a turnover inflicted by the Grizzlies as a result. Both teams going into the fast tempo here. Not a lot of slowing down. When the puck has been in possession for both sides, they've been going in quite frantically. And the referee in the meantime has called a penalty. It looked like obstruction there. But no one will spend some time in the penalty box as a result. Fair call. Winning out in the face-off there was Wright. Pushes out to Ryan. Playing the puck slowly. Locked off there by Bingham, but it's recovered. Back and forth it goes. Jeffrey for the Beavers. Flicks the recovery. Pushes out there, only as far as Kane. Turned over. Langle. Burrows that one out. Bingham. Bingham shoots. Well saved in the end by Perry. They're going to push it out back again. The Grizzlies, they're trying everything they can. Angle again, he can push forward. Jeffrey. Slap shot, he goes bang. Nobody home. Ryan, open ice pass. Only blocked off there by Jeffrey. Jeffrey almost cut off there by Irons. Cross ice to Langle. He's got speed. This is where he's at his best. Langle shoots off the crossbar. Along the wings they go. Right. On defensive ice. Pressured into a turnover. Langle got suckered in there. Langle shoots again. Perry down low makes the save. Pickford Telford from Ryan. Wilson off the sideboards. Cross ice to Langle. They've had more entries inside that offensive zone, but they've only had one goal to show for it. Langle breaks through 3 players there. Nice shot through the pack, but it was easily saved in the end by Perry. Here's Wilson. Wilson with the puck in front of him. Langle. Langle gets it back. Pushing back and forth. Wilson again shoots. Plenty of power, but just inaccurate that one. Langle again going in deep. Ryan almost lost his footing there. Nice pass to the direction of Kane. It was open ice pass, and an icing will be called in this instance. And even Kane there just saying, what was the icing call for? And he's just saying, just putting him in the right details, and Kane's just going, yeah, right. It'll be on the outer circle. In fact, it'll be on the inner circle. Referee's just changing the position. Inside the last couple of minutes of this opening period, 1-1 is the scoreline here at the Perth Ice Arena, thanks to CD Dodd. Good stick checking there by Wilson. Inflicts the offensive takeaway. Can he build up the space? Yes, he can. Doesn't get all of the shot in. Jeffries opens it up. Langle, the shot from the corner. Keeps the puck in front of him. Nicely played by Langle. He's got speed on the offensive zone. Langle shoots. Almost tipped in. Off the back. Downing. That's a peeper. Going back to Langle. Wilson. Was he tripped up? Ref saying no. It's still back inside the offensive zone. Jeffries, can he get the tip in? Goes back. Langle shoots off the crossbar. Bounces off to Jeffries on the end boards. Open ice pass. Goes only as far as Ross. Ross almost turning it over. Kairos was in perfect position, but it was just out of his reach. Jeffries to Wilson. Pass had a little too much zing in that one. Kairos inflicting the defensive turnover. It's now on. Puck comes loose. Kairos gets it back. Well saved by Tautsonis. Getting plenty of encouragement. Jeffries going out to Langle again. He's been their prime target inside the offensive zone. Langle keeps the puck in front of him. Goes looking there for Wilson, but turned over. Kairos, he too has some speed. Breaks through Langle. Good control passing. Webster shoots and clutched in by Tautsonis. That would have been the big chance for the Grizzlies to take the lead as the clock continues to tick down. We've gone with 10 seconds to go. Very tight first period. We're going to be in for that sort of game all throughout the 3 periods of game time. Buzzer will go. And after the Grizzlies took the lead early, the response came at a crucial time for the Beavers to level up. 1-1 the scoreline here at the Perth Ice Arena. We'll come back to the action with all the second period action coming up very short.
ShutterGuard has been installing Perth's best shutters for over 30 years. With no advertising signs on your front lawn and no sales gimmicks, visit shutterguard.com.au.
Welcome back to the Perth Ice Arena. We're not far away from getting the second period underway. It is 1-1 the scoreline here in Perth. The Grizzlies and the Beavers doing battle in what is an essential game for both teams because they are looking to get themselves high above the ranks with the Beavers in third and the Grizzlies in fifth place. The Beavers looking to have another good win on the board if they are to get second place from the Outlaws. The Grizzlies, they started off well with an early goal to Kieran Webster, but a late response by Fraser Cairns got the Beavers back on level terms. And And as we go back live for the start of the second period, it is going to be crucial, these first 5-6 minutes of that second period, to see who gets the advantage and who controls the puck better than the other. Langle and Webster to take this first face-off. We're underway. There's one out by the Beavers. Jeffries pushes to the side to Cairns. Jeffrey gets it back. Straight away, penetrates the low slot, shoots. Perry with a straight save. Lamb and Telfer backing off Jeffries, and now along the goal line. What can Lamb do? Lamb, nice long open ice pass into the path of Kairos. Gently pushes it to the side, finding Webster, but instantly cut off there. Along the end boards now, what can he do? It's the push to the side, finding Potman. Now plays it along the wings. Icing will be called. Yes, it will. So all the way back to the Grizzlies' attacking zone. First period saw plenty of chances for the Beavers penetrating that offensive zone. They had the puck really deep in the low slot. Unfortunately, it just reaped little reward. Only the goal by Fraser Cairns. The only reward for the Beavers in that particular period. Tausonus with the save off the face-off. So plenty of chances will be essential in the second period. Just who capitalises on them the best in what has been a ferociously paced game so far, as you would expect. That first goal will be vital for one of these teams. Webster again wins out in the face-off, keeps it in front. Hoist hit. Hoist pass out towards the middle point. Almost tipped in out the back by Webster to the back of the net. Very lucky for Tausonus indeed. Webster, who's got two players in space. Elects to go himself, but almost turned over. He gets it back. Nicely played by Webster. Backed up there by Lamb. Interference with the stick being called by the refs. The advantage is paid, however. Can shoots, looking for a double. Off the left-hand crossbar, Ryan. Goes along the wings, Lamb. Nicely controlled pass. That's in the vicinity of Kairos. He's damaging when he's in offense. Not this time. Well played by Potvin. Good forechecking. Back and forth they go. Lamb for the Grizzlies. He gets it back. Forced to push back. Going to Telfer. Telfer and Ryan off the end boards. Getting the rebound there. There's number 11 there in Bruce Ross. Beautiful pass out there to Cairns. Off the pads there of Charlie Perry. And rebounding off the plexiglass, giving the opportunity to Wright. But turns it over. Finding Jeffries. Backhand flick. Bingham. Finding some space on the slot. Cross-ice pass in the direction of Pollard, who couldn't gain full control. That's allowed the Grizzlies to turn it over again. Here's Wright on the breakaway. Nice backhand flick. Allowing number 21 there in Ben Digney to make the shot. But Tausonus making the save again. Very easily indeed. Was in fine position for that one. Beavers looking for their third win in the last 6 games. They've only lost once in that period. That was to the Outlaws back on the 21st of February. That 5-2 result, but have also had 2 ties. Remember last week in Wednesday night rivalry night, they had a cracking 3-3 tie with the Wheat Kings in the first match. That too was a final style game. Drake from centre point. Drake with a wrist shot. Didn't get a lot of power behind that one. Langle. Penetrating the offensive slot. Under pressure from Pieper. The bigger size Pieper getting the better of the lighter Langle. Well played by Pieper. Looked as though there would have been an offside call. But advantage is being paid. Drake. Hoist pass into the direction of Langle. But Langle, it was Pollard I should say. For the rebound is in favour of Dwayne Pieper. Goes past 2. But couldn't work it off in time. Jeffrey, open ice pass. It's Drake. Watch out, Drake, because here comes Langle. Nice work at the puck by Langle. Langle shoots. Great defending by Pieper. Bingham. One-on-one with Davidson. Pinned to the sideboards. Good pass back. Potvin goes back to Bingham. Bingham finds some space to penetrate the slot. Can he go cross ice? Yes, he does. Out there to Pollard. Pollard looking for the late tip in. Doesn't get it off in time. Bingham. Loose pass. Turned over. Drake and Irons pressurised there. And it's a penalty call. It's as though there was a bit of slashing going on there. Yes, it was. That's against Jeffrey, I think it is. Yes, it is. And also Ross having a bit of a talking to there. No time in the penalty box spent as of yet in this second period. Been a good standard game thus far. Jeffrey, that's a Langle from the corner, shoots. That one just a little too high. This time Bruce Ross looking to capitalise. Ross from the corner. Very tight situation, but Charlie Perry down low inside the crease. Fine save too. Couple of line changes being made by both sides as the face-off will transfer the puck to the outer circle. Be Jeffries and Webster. Webster has scored the only goal for the Grizzlies in this match. He wins the face-off, pushes it out back to the path of Ryan. Ryan one-on-one with Jeffries. Jeffries wins the puck, keeps it in front, looking for options now from the end boards. Pushes to the side, finding Langle, looking to break the congestion inside the slot. Goes to the side, Kairos, hoping for the best. He's pressurised, Jeffries, but goes around the net from behind the goal line. Turned over Ross, well defended by Bruce Ross. Allows Jeffries to inflict the takeaway. Set cross-ice pass, goes looking for Langle. From corner to corner, they control the puck. They're locking it in inside that offensive zone. Jeffries again. Jeffries looking where to go. Does he go cross-ice? Does he take the risk? Takes the risk with the shot. That one over the net. 11.5 minutes to go. CD Dodd scoreboard. 1-1 the scoreline. Webster looking to take back the lead. Keeps it in front. In the low slot. Nice save. Tausonis with the pads. And another big chance gone begging for the Grizzlies. Jeffries keeps it in front. Nice little 180. Finding Jeffries again. Jeffries, will he go cross-ice? He's got two fellow teammates there inside the slot. Doesn't. Likes to go back. Bingham finding Ross. Nice play from Ross. Plenty of power behind it. Just off the net. And it'll be a face-off with less than 11 minutes to go. Face-off being won by Wright. Closing up there was Irons. 1-on-1. Wright loses out. Puck inside the offensive slot. Covered off there by Ryan. He inflicts the turnover. Beautiful rebound pass. Releasing Wright. And immediately turned over. Here's Jeffries. Wilson. Goes back to Jeffries. The slot heavily covered there by three Grizzlies. Allowing Wright to inflict the turnover. Along the sideboards they go, immediately losing the puck out. Fine pass into the direction there of Fraser Bingham, but that was an icing call. That looked to have been a fine setup play for Bingham to penetrate the low slot with the puck and look for a chance to go to the back of the net. But not to beat. The tempo sort of slowed down a little bit after what we saw in the first period of that game. But also, the Beavers leading the season series 2-0 after that tie back on February 18th. The Beavers have still won the series, but the Grizzlies will look to salvage some pride, especially in a high-pressure fight for the finals. Wilson pushes to the side, finding Jeffries. Jeffries goes for the shot. Jeffries scores. Liam Jeffries, the captain, a fine captain's goal there. That gives the Beavers back the lead with 9 minutes and 10 to go on the CD Dodd scoreboard. Again, Jeffries taking his time, finding himself in perfect position on the corner of the slot. And a fine wrist shot goes to the back of the net and gives the Beavers back the lead 2-1. The game back on the Beavers' terms now after controlling the puck on that offensive zone for the last 15 or so minutes. Langle keeps it in front. Goes towards the low slot area. Works it out. Shoots. Off the left-hand crossbar. Langle gets a second chance. Almost through the gap there set up by Perry. But Piefer with the defensive rebound. Along the wings, 2-on-1. Being won out there by Bruce Ross. Pushes the puck back behind the goal line, finding Yve Potvin. Potvin goes back to Ross, and now they're playing cross ice now. Bruce this time, looking for Langle. Drake plays it behind the net now, losing out there to Langle. Langle, what can he do? Is he going to take the risk? No, averts it. Out to Pollard, who was deep inside the slot, the only one for the Beavers. They couldn't get it off in time. Wright goes out to Davidson. Davidson deep inside the slot, shoots, fine save. With the rebound is Downing. Downing towards the net. Goes wide to the crossbar. Two big chances again for the Grizzlies to level up. Jeffrey. One-on-one. Good stick checking there. Langle has got the speed across the slot. Shoots, but it's gone off the net over the top. And it'll be another face-off. Momentum still essential in this game. Can the Beavers strengthen their advantage, or will the Grizzlies level it up again to keep this fight alive? Webster and Jeffries. Webster wins it out. The puck bobbles out of the pack. Webster turned over. Jeffries gets it back. Works it out in front. Goes deep in the slot. And Jeffries got another one. That's 2 goals in a row. 2 in 2 minutes by Liam Jeffries, the captain, leading from the front. And that further strengthens the Beavers' advantage. 3-1 the scoreline. With less than 7 minutes to go on the CD Dodds scoreboard, that goal could prove essential in the last few minutes of this second period. The Kansas scored 1, and Jeffries has now got a double. And again, similar to that last goal, taking his time, finding some space inside the slot, slowing down the tempo, and getting a vital goal inside the area. 3-1 the scoreline in favour of the Beavers on the CD Dodds scoreboard. No icing call. Referees say get on with the game. Ryan from the defensive wings plays it direct, finding Kairos. Kairos is being held quietly again by the defence of the Beavers here tonight. Kairos, slap shot. Hard slap shot it was too. Plenty of power, but Tausonis to his left, making a fine save. Defensive wings, the puck is played. Now it's an open ice pass. Telford, loose pass in the end, finding Cairns, and it looked like it was interference, and the referees called it. It was right on the spot. And that'll stop the Beavers in their tracks. Like it was offside too, was Fraser Cairns. Telfer and Jeffries. Jeffries pushes it forward, back onto the offensive zone, but it's back and forth again. The referee's called another one. And that is again against the Beavers. Looked like for a bit of slashing there. Go all the way back to the attacking zone. Webster and Jeffries would go at it again. In motion there was Ross. Jeffries wins it out. Looking for 4. Centre ice pass. Ross. That one ricocheted off a few Grizzlies defenders. Wilson out to Jeffries, the captain. Had a fine captain's game tonight. Jeffries moving the puck very slowly, controlling it in his path. Deflected there off Lamb, allowing Kairos for an opportunity, but Wilson keeps it in front. Webster from centre point. Webster, hard slap shot. Well saved, Tausonis. Lamb looking for the secondary shot. Doesn't get it. And Tausonis, it goes through him. It goes through him. And it was Jordan Kairos who made the shot from the corner point. He's shown up to the party and gets the vital goal. The Grizzlies back in the contest, 3-2 with less than 4 minutes to go on the CD Dodds scoreboard. One of the most deadliest goal shooters in West Australian ice hockey. He's been held quiet for the last few weeks, but he's come to the party and goes bang and gets one to the back of the net. Fine shot. 3-2 the scoreline, 3.5 minutes to go. That is a big response for the Grizzlies to put themselves back in the game. Cross ice pass, right, on centre ice, goes for the shot. Ricocheted there off Potvin's legs. Wayne Piefer pushing that one back, just forcing a few Grizzlies targets back. Turned over. Bingham. Open ice pass. Work behind the goal line. Piefer. What can he do? Pressurised there by Langle and Jeffries, as is Pollard. Cross ice pass to Langle. Deep inside the slot. Langle shoots and Langle scores. Goal for goal here in this second period, but Langle, perseverance certainly paying off, the speed that he's got, certainly reaping the rewards. A big penetration inside the low slot. Nice wrist shot and gets it to go to the back of the net. 4-2 the scoreline. That's the perfect response against the run of play. 4-2 with 2.5 minutes to go on the CD Dodd scoreboard. A fine solo effort too. Piefer. Open ice hit. Tausonis flicking that one to the side. Potvin rebounding off the sideboards, and that's into the path of Langle. Watch out. Langle's got the speed. He's penetrating the slot already. Almost stick interference there. Referees say get on with it. Langle. He's got Pollard in support, but the slot was heavily covered there by Piefer and Digney. Owens looking to go cross ice to Piefer. Was only as far as Jeffries, who's got a double. And now they're slowly manning the puck from behind the goal line are the Beavers. Less than 2 minutes to go. Langle again. He can be damaging. Goes through. He shoots. Perry with a fine save. Langle again. Another turnover. He's proven dynamite tonight. From the corner. Trying to go for the sneaky one from deep inside the crease. Langle under pressure from Piefer. Almost held out it there. Piefer. And Langle shoots. And he had plenty of power. There's that shot from Langle, but just off the net over the top. And it'll be a face-off. It'll be from the outer circle. Meanwhile, Downing's just having a chat with the referee, just on the outer circle of the offensive zone. Downing thrusts it forward. Cairns almost hits the ref, but luckily didn't. Wilson losing control there and forcing the puck back on the centre ice. But now back on the defensive zone. Wilson, nice cross-ice pass to Cairns. The Beavers have the entry here. Wilson. Keep it in front, under pressure from Kane. Along the sideboards, Jeffries. The slot covered there, too risky to go cross-ice, I'd reckon. Well defended there too from Downing. Tries to play it along the wings, but only as far as Wilson. Jeffries on the offensive wings, now playing it direct. Jeffries taking the risk, cross ice, out to Wilson. Fine defence from Davison, but Wilson got it back. Wilson, Jeffries looking for the tip in there off the back. In the last seconds of this second period, Davison pushes the puck free. But the Beavers had a big second period there, 3-1 to further strengthen the momentum in their fight for second place. 4-2 the scoreline at the end of the second period. We'll be back with the final period of this game right after this here at the Perth Ice Arena.
Shatterguard has been installing Perth's best shutters for over 30 years. With no advertising signs on your front lawn and no sales gimmicks, visit shatterguard.com.au.
One period still to go here at the Perth Ice Arena in this clash between the Grizzlies and the Beavers, part of the Perth Summer League. Wednesday night rivalry night. All thanks to CD Dodge, Shutterguard, the Varsity Bar and the Bright Tank Brewing Company. That period belonged to the Beavers. Even though the Grizzlies trying to get back in it with that goal from Jordan Kairos, those two responses by Liam Jeffries and Ryan Langle sees the momentum with them ahead of this final period. 4-2 the scoreline here at the Perth Ice Arena, as we'll go live momentarily to centre ice to begin this third and final period. The Beavers, should the results stay the same, they will tie with the Outlaws on points in that fight for second place, but the Outlaws do have a superior goal difference in that vicinity. As we go back live now for this third and final period. Replay thanks to CD Dodd. It'll be all about that momentum that the Beavers have got from late in this second period, and especially the control of the puck that they have got, locking it in inside that offensive zone, forcing the Grizzlies back and trying to play defensive game as much as they can in order to avoid those leaked goals. But the Grizzlies have the first possession as we get the third and final period underway here at the Perth Ice Arena. Thanks for joining us live on our Front Row Screens live stream. It's always a pleasure having you with us on a Wednesday night, rivalry night. We've got more ice hockey still to come later this week as well. Turned over, Wilson on centre ice. He's had a good game on the defensive end. Tries to break through two. Goes for the backhand. Looking for Jeffries there, but Pieper can flick the defensive rebound, and now they're on. Here's Kairos. Forces a change of direction. Goes for the wrist shot towards the goals, but he gets it on the offensive rebound. Pushes back. Out to Ryan. Nice smart pass the direction of Lamb, but Lamb couldn't get that one in time. Jeffrey. Referee's waving the hand for icing. Will it be called? No, because Pieper received the puck just as soon as it reached the line. Langle with the defensive turnover. Back and forth the puck goes. Webster, fine defence it was too, up against the speedster. Kairos. Scored that vital goal in that second period to put the Grizzlies back in the contest before that Jeffries response. Kairos from the corner, almost scored. Kairos rebounds inside the offensive zone. Try to control it as much as he can, forcing the Beavers to expose a gap in the slot. Kairos shoots again, but this time to the right-hand side. Drake, open ice pass. In fact, it was a smart open ice pass from Drake. That sets up Kairos to keep the puck out in front from behind the goal line. Backhand flick from right. Jeffrey losing the stick in the process. Kairos keeps it out in front. Looking for the backhander, very ambitious. Kairos off a spin there. Lamb. Again going back to Kairos. He's got some space on the middle point. From the centre point, he shoots. Didn't get all of it. Langle. Rebounding only momentarily. Right. There are three Beavers controlling the slot area. One of them there is Langle. He's put the afterburners on. Langle tried to go through the number 11 there in Telfer. Gets the rebound after losing the puck momentarily. Jeffries. From the corner of the offensive zone. Lamb and Wilson. Scrambling. Behind the goal line. Cross-ice pass. Langle looking to find a gap. Held there well by Telfer. Great defending by Telfer. Pushes forward. Finding Digney. Digney shoots. And well saved. Tautsonis off the gloves. But it's rebounded offensively. Digney. It was a blind pass again, but it's received there by Telfer. Playing it out in front. Pinned to the end boards, however, by Jeffries. Great defending there by Jeffries. Downing. Rescues it. Out to Digney. Ricocheted there off Yves Potvin. And it was an open ice pass towards the offensive zone. It will be an icing call. Go all the way back to the Grizzlies' attacking zone. They desperately need that first goal, the Grizzlies. They're not out of it by all means. But those last two goals have certainly got the momentum back the Beavers' way late in that second period. Jeffries winning the face-off against Downing. Pinned to the end boards by Cairns there was Davidson. Davidson pushes it forward again. Here's Downing. Keeps it in front. Good use of the one hand. Oh, tripped up with a stick by Cairns. I thought usually that would be a penalty. Yes, it is. Right from the outset, that incident there, that certainly would have been a penalty. And that is against Cairns, yes. And that'll be the first penalty of this third period. We'll get the Varsity Bar power play up there once again. The Beavers will be short-handed, 4-on-5 for the next 2 minutes here. Fraser Cairns, who scored one of the goals early on in this game to level things up, spend the next 2 minutes there. Power play in effect. Potvin, they'll look to go for those icing calls as much as they can to try and chew up the time and kill off this penalty. The Beavers, Perry pulling out of the crease momentarily. You wouldn't want to risk that if you turn it over. Langle almost turning it over there. Webster goes out there to Ryan along the offensive wings now. Ryan, hesitant shot there, almost getting stick checked in that passage. Kairos goes cross ice to Webster. Webster, nice defence there, well played there. Jeffrey and Langle, they've been deadly. Langle's got it out in front. He's got some space inside the slot. Well saved under pressure. Perry, no, it's a goal. Thought Perry had it in there for a moment, but no, Riley Langle got it tipped in over the goal line, and it is 5-2 to the Beavers. And again, that goal being short-handed, despite being short a player. Fine backhand there inside the crease. Riley Langle scoring his second. And a fine short-handed goal to boot in that 5-on-4 scenario. Still 50 seconds to go for Fraser Cairns in that penalty, and that goal will certainly hurt the Grizzlies despite playing the extra man on the ice. Webster, cross ice, Pieper has some space on centre point. Fine save there, Tausonis. Bingham, open ice pass out towards the defensive zone for the Grizzlies. Perry again pulling out of the crease. Pushes forward to Kairos. As you notice there, Jeffries and Bingham and co pushing forward, looking for that first chance to turn it over. Kairos, a gentle back flick. What can Kairos do? Plays it out in front of him, goes through two. That's brilliant play from the star scorer. Kairos hesitantly going for the open ice hit. In the meantime, Fraser Cairns' penalty has expired. The power play is finished, and it is back to full strength, 5-on-5. No doubt Cairns will be very happy with that goal from Riley Langle in the 4-on-5 scenario. Langle goes out to Pollard in the centre of the centre slot. The puck falls back, going to Jeffries. Manning the puck in defensive ice. Jeffries, is he going to go out wide to Jeffrey? No, he doesn't. In fact, he goes to the other side and finds Wilson. Hesitantly working the puck, turning it over. Kairos shoots just to the right-hand side of the crossbar. Pollard keeping it out in front of her disposal. Almost turning it over, but now the Beavers get it back. Jeffrey. Fine play it was too by Jeffrey. Jeffrey shoots. Perry nicely clutched inside the crease. We'll have ourselves a face-off on the outer circle. Let us know where you're watching from. All our viewers who love our ice hockey action every week across the year. Let us know where you're watching from, whether it be Western Australia, all around the country, or even around the world. We've had viewers from North America and all around Europe as well, who are keeping themselves safe during what has been a very tough time for them. They've been craving some live sporting action on a Wednesday night. Must be about 2 o'clock or 1 o'clock over there in the UK. Especially, we certainly hope you're enjoying the action there. Shot there by Luke Ryan. Instantly saved there by Sam Tausonis to his left. Nice save it was too. Will be Pieper and Langle in the face-off. In fact, it's Wright, I should say. Wright wins it out. Referees raised the hand momentarily, but the advantage was called. Wilson from behind the goal line. 10 minutes to go on the CD Dodd scoreboard. 5-2 the scoreline in favour of the Beavers. They've been devastating in that second period, and they look to continue that momentum. Langle slows down the tempo, keeps the puck out in front, looks for Wilson. Wilson shoots just off the right-hand crossbar. Langle keeps it at his disposal. Again, looks for Wilson. Wilson shoots. Flicked to his left there by Perry. Right. Open ice pass, covered immediately there by Langle with the takeaway. No penalty called. Langle goes in deep, shoots from the corner. And just missing the right-hand crossbar there. Ross shoots from the corner, off the end boards. Ross gets it back, looking to go deep inside the crease. He's looking there for Cairns and Bingham. Open ice pass there by Irons. Jeffrey will instantly recover that one. Ross. Cross ice now to Cairns. Cairns shoots. Didn't get the correct timing in that tip-off. In that tip-in, I should say. Well played by the Grizzlies to recover that one. Off the defensive rebound. Here comes Kairos. He's breaking away. Downing. Back to Kane. Kane shoots. And Tausonis going down low there, making the save on the crease. Again, we'll have a face-off. Beavers' opportunities have been a bit of a mixed bag in this third and final period. They've had chances. But again, it's that careful slot protection. Especially in a face-off situation like this by the Beavers. And a little bit of a delay there. Langle supposed to come on because they had 4 on the rig at that time. Davidson. Losing control of the puck. Bingham. Gets it forward to Jeffries. Playing it along the end boards. Pollard. Keeping it out in front. Well played there by Pollard. Brilliantly done. Got it out to Jeffries. Goes direct. Almost losing the puck there to Pieper. Putting him under a bit of pressure. Nice stick checking by Pieper. Good use of the body as well to keep the puck in front of him. In good position there is Pieper to keep it behind the goal line. That's fine play by the Grizzlies captain. Pieper goes forward right. Right couldn't control it. He recovers that one. But forced to push back on defensive ice. Back to Pieper. Pieper, what can he do? Goes for a gentle push out back. Downing. Immediately turned over. Downing. Kane. Turned over immediately. Jeffrey. Jeffrey from behind the slot. He shoots. Almost scored. In fact, almost there. It was saved by Perry at the last possible moment. Jeffries from behind the goal line. Goes looking for Pollard there. Just out of her reach. Kane with the defensive rebound. Kane moves back and forth. Good play by Kane. Good solo effort here. Was he tripped up? Ref saying no. It was fair. Ref say get on with it. Rebounding off Kane. Wilson. Kane and Webster penetrating the centre point. Turned it over. Kane. That shot ricocheted there off Jeffrey. No score there. Bingham. Referee's called the penalty there. Looked like interference. But advantage is being paid in favour there of the Grizzlies. Pieper out to Kairos. Kairos had space in the low slot area to make that late tip in. But it was saved well by Tausonis. I think he may have got a little bit to go on with as well. But Tausonis say he'll take that in stride and get up immediately. And having a bit of a chat there with his teammates there, Wilson and Cairns. 6 minutes to go on the CD Dodds scoreboard. Beavers leading 5-2, only 1 goal being scored in this final period. That was by Riley Langle. Wilson. Into the sideboards there was Kairos, up against Ross, but he gets the puck back, does Kairos. Good testing there with Wilson, in a one-on-one. Nice backhand pass to Webster. On the offensive wing. Builds up the speed, goes from centre point, hard slap shot, Tausonis, good save. Ross and Telfer. Ross was down on that one, back and forth the puck goes. But Webster instantly mans it up, lets it go. That's a Telfer again on the wings. But again, turning it over. Wilson, hard slap shot from the corner. With that one just off the net at the top. And we'll have another face-off. Inside the last 5 minutes of this matchup. Great scoring contest between both these sides. It's been the Beavers that have had the ascendancy in this match, having scored 3 of the last 4 goals. Langle opens it up. On the offensive wings, Langle gets it back from Ross. Putting up some space, Perry in a scramble with Bingham, but Perry won out of that one, pushes forward. Kairos receiving the pass there from Ryan. Looked like it was offside there according to the referees, but the advantage was paid. Looked like some interference. Kairos, he shoots. Well saved in again by Tausonis to his right. Ross, with the referee almost in the way there. Ross trying to keep it in front of him, loses out to Wright. Nicely played by Wright. He's got Telfer calling for it, but that's ignored. Backhand, a hesitant backhanded pass And that will result in an immediate turnover. Jeffrey with the takeaway. To the direction of Pollard, flicks it back. No icing called. Wright will come up to meet it on the defensive ice. Irons keeps it in front with control only momentarily. Langle enforcing the pressure. Building up the speed again. Puts on the afterburners. He's devastating when he gets on the offensive zone. Langle, fine pass. Pollard looking for the tip-in. Doesn't get it. Here's Drake. We've got Pollard, Drake and Irons. Talented female stars on the rink. It's great to see the females getting just opportunity to play at the top level. No doubt they'll continue on showcasing their skills. Drake, fine play, keeping it out in front. Nice backhander out there to Irons. Irons going for the wrist shot towards the goals. Good power, but just inaccurate in that vicinity. Downing pushes forward. Goes only as far there as Langle, who inflicts the turnover from out back. Builds up the space inside the slot, but immediately pressured there by Wright. That's good play by Wright, forcing Langle back. Back on centre ice, and again, Davidson following up Wright's effort. That's a fine effort there from Davidson. Davison goes for the shot, appeared pretty loose there, but Kane, backhand pass, off to Downing, behind the goal line, in the vicinity of Dwayne Piefer. Piefer, wrist shot there from the corner, well saved by Tausonis, allowing Jeffrey to recover the puck. Jeffrey with the open pass out there to Langle, looked as though he was offside. Advantage is being paid in favour of the Grizzlies, but that was being called off momentarily because Langle instantly had the turnover. Cross ice to an open Wilson. Wilson, backhand up. That one just off the left-hand crossbar. Langle shoots. Perry again with a fine save under pressure. Piefer almost turned over Jeffries. And now Telfer and Webster combine. Webster behind the goal line. He's got Kairos on the centre of the slot. That's where he goes. Kairos shoots. It's a scramble for it. Kane couldn't get that one off outside the crease. And Tausonis, good save inside the area. We're inside the last 2 minutes on the CD Dodds scoreboard. 5-2 the scoreline. Only one score in this last period. Riley Langle. But it won't matter to the Beavers because they'll go on to another fine win. And will seal third place on the ladder. They'll get a top 3 spot. The remaining question is, with 2 games to go, will they get the double chance in the finals? Remember, the top 6 go through to the finals. Webster, cross ice to Kairos. Kairos shoots. Tausonis trapping the puck inside the crease again. He's been brilliant tonight. The number 30, the net tender for the Beavers. As the clock ticks down to the last minute of this matchup. Jeffries and Webster, even Stevens in that one, but Wilson comes in to lend a hand. Wilson looking for the open ice pass to the path of Ross. No offside called, in fact. Advantage paid. That again was against the Beavers. Webster to take the risk. Cross ice to Kairos. It's Ryan. Ryan shoots and Ryan gets a late consolation goal. Again, it was a fine, solid setup. Cross ice pass from Webster into the vicinity of Ryan, who had space at the centre of the high slot. Ryan flicking that one into the back of the net and saying, "Thank you, mother," for the Rabbits. Fine goal indeed. Clock will stop at 43 seconds. 5-3 the score in favour of the Beavers. The Beavers will still have the 2 points. But the Grizzlies putting some respectability into that scoreboard. They've been competitive tonight. But in that second period where the Beavers put on the devastation, it was only a matter of time before the game was sewn up early on in that third period because of what happened in that second period where the Beavers just put the pressure on. Jeffries, shot from the corner. Jeffries, back pass. Jeffrey, he shoots just to the left-hand side with 30 seconds to go. Wilson, long pass towards the low slot area. Jeffries. What can he do? He's under pressure, pinned to the end boards there by 2 Grizzly defenders. One of them there was Kairos. Ross goes cross ice out to Jeffrey. Inside the last 10 seconds. The seconds will count down now. Well, the Beavers, they were pressured early on, but they rose up to the challenge and have taken victory in what has been a great contest scoring-wise. They are victorious 5-3 over the Grizzlies and will equal the Outlaws at 36 points in second place. But the Beavers will still hold on to third place on the percentage and goal difference. It'll be the Beavers' 17th win of the competition, and no doubt the top three will be theirs for the taking. As for the Grizzlies, well, they'll stay on 9 wins and 19 points, but that fight for 5th place will still be on in the last 2 weeks of competition. That just about does it as we show you highlights. Thanks to CD Dodd. We'll conclude the broadcast here. It's been a great night of Wednesday night rivalry night ice hockey action. The Elk easily victorious over the reigning champions, the Moose and the Beavers in the second game, accounting for the Grizzlies 5-3. Ice hockey fans, if you want more action, make sure you tune in this weekend. We've got the Hanson Cup coming your way here at the Perth Ice Arena. 3v3 ice hockey action. Luke Worthington will be taking you through the call as part of the Front Row Screens team, but also WAFL action. We're off to East Fremantle Oval to see the Bulldogs do battle with Swan Districts. Hope you can join us for all of that as part of a big weekend of sport here on Front Row Screens. On behalf of Ryan, Matt, Bailey and all of the Front Row Screens team, this is Paul Persick saying so long, everybody.